Today is July 13th, 2026. It's 11:32 a.m. And last night / this morning, I felt as though everything had come crashing down. Everything under the sun that could have went wrong pretty much did go wrong, and I was put in this place by myself. It was my fault. I was put in this place where I had multiple full-blown panic attacks and anxiety attacks mixed together. And the interesting thing, but also the scary thing, was my brain didn't take over to protect me. I didn't shut down to protect myself from the pain and these things, which I would have done before. But instead, my brain was quiet and it sat there, and all of my being sat there in those moments and felt everything, every gut-wrenching relch, every forceful cough that came out of just pure anxiety, as if I was sick. And all things considered, I think it's a good sign that I was able to sit and really be vulnerable and experience all of those emotions. Those walls that protected me are no more. And I think there's something beautiful in sitting in the mess. Today's principle is free yourself from desire for your entire life. The passage, I thought, had some very interesting things to say, so I will inform you what the passage says, and then we will go into what I think about it. So, free yourself from desire your entire life. This guideline goes beyond renouncing worldly wants. It challenges us to see things as they are, unfiltered by hopes or assumptions. It echoes Musashi's rule: accept the world just as it is. Cravings spring up when life must fit our blueprint. Expecting certain behaviors or fair outcomes, and we're disappointed when reality takes its course. You know, I genuinely think and believe that there are no coincidences, no coincidi in the world. My interpretation of God and my belief in God is that God is the greatest storyteller to ever exist. And if I, as a writer, as a storyteller, know that coincidences or coincidi are lazy writing, like, no, everything should be planned, everything should happen for a reason, this character should show up because they have a purpose of being there. And I believe that these laws are coming in on days or after days, or on or after days, where I can truly understand them. Because when it says that this principle is about recognizing and acknowledging the world as it is, accepting the world as it is, without being burdened by hope and by assumptions. How it says to, not to, but how it says that cravings will spring up when life must fit our blueprint, and we're disappointed when reality takes its course, because we can't change reality. You don't just wake up one day and not love someone with every fiber of your being, if that's the reality. You don't just wake up one day and sorry. Free yourself from desire for your entire life, I believe, is looking at the world around you, seeing where you are unknowingly. Well, I believe it's seeing the world around you, dissecting what you're seeing in order for you to accept it. Not just saying, oh, well, it is what it is, or fuck it, we ball. It's really looking at the world around you, seeing what it is, dissecting it to be like, okay, why do I have a hard time accepting this? What about this situation is eating away at me? Like looking inward like that in order to find true acceptance in what you cannot control. And so with that acceptance of what you cannot control, you don't put hopes, you don't put assumptions on it. You don't expect reality to form and shift into your blueprint that you want to happen or that you want for your life, if that's not the reality. And there's acceptance in that, and there's power in that. For reality will always take its course. What is meant to happen will happen, and trying to delay things, trying to force things are only going to make it so much worse. It's like the old Buddhist proverb that I spoke about in prior episodes, where the tighter that you grip water in your hands, the faster it rushes out. I had wrote something a few years ago about love, and I had said that the sands of love, sorry about that, so sorry, I'm at work. I had written something a while ago, and I had said that the sands of love, I don't remember exactly what I said, but it was something along the lines of our fingers fit perfectly, but our feet were on different paths. And I try to hold on to the sands of love, and they just slip through the cracks in my fingers. And I think it's the same thing with squeezing the water so tight that the water just rushes through your hand. I think the point of this rule in a nutshell is letting go. And I know that doesn't sound profound, and I know that sounds like, yeah, no shit. But truly, I believe that it's letting go. It's learning, freeing yourself from these desires. It's freeing yourself from the expectations that you intrinsically put upon situations because you want something good. You want your blueprint, your ideal to show up and to be true, and all of these things. But whatever Whatever fate has in store for you is what fate has in store for you. There's no stopping that. There's no challenging it, really. You can do everything right. You can make mistakes. You can own up to those mistakes. You can make the effort every single day to try to be better so that this mistake never happens again. But if you hurt somebody and they can't find a way to forgive you and they leave your life, that was reality taking its course. One of the things I'm also learning is to not blame myself for everything. Some things, yes. Some things are mistakes, and I choose and I try to make things right. A person that I love said to me while I was going through a panic attack and I was super apologetic and everything, they said to me, "You have nothing to be sorry for because you're trying to fix it, you're trying to make it better. You should only be sorry if you're not putting in the work." I'm paraphrasing because I feel like if I go and look at it, I'm gonna break down crying right now, but yeah. So this idea that Musashi has of letting go obviously aligns very heavily with Zen Buddhism, because I mean, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about Eastern philosophy pretty much, right? So but I think something interesting is we could look towards Aristotle for a moment with this same concept, because if I'm not mistaken, Aristotle had once said, "He who conquers desire is braver than he who conquers enemies." I could be incorrect because I'm trying to do it off memory, but I believe Aristotle had said that. I believe he said, "He who conquers desire is braver than he who conquers enemies." And I think fundamentally that's what this is about. It's about having control so that you are not enslaved by your emotions. Speaking of enslavement, it makes me think of Dostoevsky. I had never pronounced his name correctly, but the writer, the Russian writer, he wrote Notes from the Underground and a bunch of other things, but most people would know Notes from the Underground. And so I remember he had wrote something, and it was saying that, and again I'm paraphrasing, it was saying that your need to be understood by other people is like a powerful form of slavery, or it is like a form of slavery, one of the two. Where your need to be understood by people is a desire. I think that this principle goes beyond just, hey, don't have wants, hey, don't have desires, hey, keep it surface level. No, I think on a deeper level, it's not about abandoning your goals or, I really want this thing for my life. It's not about abandoning what you envision for your life. It's about accepting that not everything in your life will or has to go through that blueprint that you have imprinted in your mind. You have to allow fate to take its course. You have to allow reality to shift, and you move with it. You be like water. No matter how things change, no matter where you're put, you still flow and you take shape and you take form because you are water. I believe the Zen ideal is called, I believe it's called Mushin, which if I'm remembering correctly translates roughly to no mind. And what that means is to allow your actions to flow instinctively. I believe it means to allow your actions to flow instinctively, undistorted by emotion. And this doesn't mean don't feel your emotions. Like, I felt every emotion under the sun last night / this morning. I didn't hide, and I think I'm better because of it. I really do. I think I grew because I sat through it. So I believe Musashi's fifth principle is telling us to govern the cravings that we have rather than be driven by them in order for us to truly experience freedom. Just let life take its course. Accept things as they are. If you can't accept things for what they are, dissect that and discover why you're having a hard time accepting it. And when you can accept it, don't put your blueprint onto it. Be removed from desire your whole life long. It's definitely easier said than done, but it's one of those things that I think as I'm learning, I understand why it's there. For I too have wants and desires. For I too have an ideal reality. I too have a mental blueprint of what things should look like or could look like. And I think allowing those things to take space rather than accepting the reality and moving with reality has done more damage overall to myself and others than I am ready to admit. But I am ready to admit that it has caused a ton of anxiety and panic and pain. So today we remember to accept everything just the way it is, to think lightly of ourselves but deeply of the world. And the number one thing that we learn today, or we practice today, is to be detached from desire your whole life long. Or, in better terms, free yourself from desire for your entire life. We are only disappointed by reality when it doesn't fit the blueprint that we created. But the blueprint that we created is not reality. We must learn to accept reality, truly accept reality, even if it's painful. So, enjoy your tea. This is mad hot still. So that little sip is what I'm doing right now. This has been our day 5, not including prologue. This has been our day 5 of the Dakota. Stay safe out there.